So today we'll be continuing our Eric Carle author study by reading another wonderful book by Eric Carle called The Mixed Up Chameleon. So every story, whether it's an Eric Carle story, a fairy tale, even a television show you might watch, will have a beginning, a middle, and an end of the story. So that's something we're going to pay attention to today. And I have a visual for you up here. So I've made my own mixed up chameleon. You can see the beginning of the animal. Here he is, his head. The middle would be the middle of his body, and the end would be the tip of his tail. So that's something we want to keep in mind as we read the book. So just pay attention and try to remember what happens in the beginning, what happens in the middle of the story, and what happens at the end. I'm also going to ask you to think about something else. Something else would be, what kind of animal would you like to be if you were mixed up? And you could be 2 or 3 animals, because that's something we're going to do today to create our own animals. So here we go. The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. On a shiny green leaf sat a small green chameleon. It moved onto a brown tree and turned brownish. Then it rested on a red flower and turned reddish. When the chameleon moved slowly across the yellow sand, it turned yellowish. You could hardly see it. When the chameleon was warm and had something to eat, it turned sparkling green. When it was cold and hungry, it turned gray and dull. When the chameleon was hungry, it sat still and waited. Only its eyes moved up, down, sideways, until it spotted a fly. Then the chameleon's long and sticky tongue shot out and caught the fly. That was its life. It was not very exciting, but one day the chameleon saw a zoo. It had never seen so many beautiful animals. The chameleon thought, "How small I am, how slow, how weak. I wish I could be big and white like a polar bear." And the chameleon's wish came true. But was it happy? "I wish I could be handsome like a flamingo. I wish I could be smart like a fox. I wish I could swim like a fish. I wish I could run like a deer. I wish I could see things far away like a giraffe. I wish I could hide in a shell like a turtle. I wish I could be strong like an elephant. I wish I could be funny like a seal. I wish I could be like people." Just then a fly flew by. The chameleon was very hungry. But the chameleon was very mixed up. It was a little of this and it was a little of that, and it could not catch the fly. "I wish I could be myself." The chameleon's wish came true, and it caught the fly. The end. Okay, so now that we're at the end of our book, we are going to talk about the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. So let's bring this a little closer. to remind us. The beginning would be the start. What happens first? Just like the first part of the chameleon's body is his head. So what happens at the beginning or the start of the story? Let's think. At the beginning of the story, how does the chameleon feel? Do you remember? The chameleon is unhappy. With a sad face. He's not happy. What is he not happy with? He's not happy with his life. And what else? Does he think his life is very exciting? No. He is bored. And he feels that life is dull. That means it is not exciting. So that's the beginning of the story. What happens in the middle? Think. In the middle of the story, what changes? Yes, that's right. He goes where? To the zoo. And when he goes to the zoo, life becomes interesting. Now, can anyone tell me why life is suddenly interesting? That's right. He explores being what? Other animals. Okay, so let's go back. So in the beginning of the story, he's unhappy with his life. He's bored and he feels like his life is dull. In the middle of the story, he goes to the zoo. He sees all the zoo animals. Life becomes interesting. And he explores being other animals. The end of the story, what happens? At the end of the story, he decides what? Chameleon decides he likes himself. Which way? He likes himself the way he is. He is. And what does he appreciate? He appreciates or he's thankful for appreciates being himself, which, let's see, another way to say that, because we already said that. He decides he likes himself the way he is, and he appreciates who he is. And who's that? A chameleon. So, that is the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. Now, there was one other thing I asked you to think about. I asked you to think about what? That's right. If you could be 2 or 3 other animals, what would you like to be? So that's what you're going to do at home today. And you can do it a few different ways. You could cut out some pictures and glue them together. You could draw your own picture, or maybe you could use some Legos or clay or something else that you already have at home. I'm going to show you my picture now. Now, my favorite animals are beluga whales, and I also have a very lovely dog who is a beagle basset hound. So I decided to take some photos of Augie, the doggie, the beagle basset, and a photo of a beluga, and cut out different parts of the animals and put them together to make my very own beluga beagle basset. So this is what I have today, and I am really excited to see what you come up with. Okay, that's it for today. I love you all and miss you all. Goodbye.